Hello everyone, welcome to Lukman IS. Today we are going to have the Hindu analysis of 14th March 2021. So let us see which are the important articles in today's The Hindu newspaper. Yes, these are the important articles as it is Sunday's newspaper, and earlier also we have told you on Sunday there are two important pages in the Hindu newspaper, FAQ page and Science and Technology page, wherein the important articles appear directly relevant to our prelims as well as mains examination. Okay, so yes, you can see some of the articles that today we are going to discuss here. Let us take overview of these articles. Mains related articles, relooking the Mandal verdict and quota cap. So the Mandal verdict, or it is also famously called as or known as Indra Sawhney case in 1992. Here the Supreme Court had put the 50% quota cap or reservation cap. So recently the Supreme Court has said that it is going to review that verdict and ask a state's opinion now. Okay, so yes, we'll look into that verdict, what was it and what the Supreme Court is going to look into, which are these issues that the Supreme Court is now going to look into. Here for prelims related developments, so this is for GS2 paper, polity part. For specifically prelims related developments, here the Kane Energy and the Permanent Court of Arbitration and the Award, the dispute between Kane Energy India Limited and the Government of India, the tax dispute. So the retrospective application of the tax on the company, so all the dispute that was going on, and the Permanent Court of Arbitration has given the verdict in favor of the company, and therefore so the article is talking about that. But yes, earlier in January we have discussed about that verdict. Here we will talk about specifically related to international organizations. What is this Permanent Court of Arbitration, PCA? Fine. Here gregarious bamboo flowering in Wayanad poses threat. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one, gregarious bamboo flowering, how it happens, what is the life cycle of bamboo plant or grass? And yes, from environment protection or protected areas, like what is this Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary or Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, and what are the other such biosphere reserves from revision part, Biosphere Reserves of India. So from that part we will discuss this. Mizoram group demands sanctions on Myanmar. So recently we know the military coup going on in the Myanmar, and yes, there are some ethnic groups across the border in Myanmar which are having some ethnic relations with those tribal people on Indian side in Mizoram as well as Nagaland and Manipur also. Okay, so these people are demanding some economic sanctions on Myanmar because of such military coup. At the same time, it is also saying that those who have fled such persecution, military persecution, and come into inside the Indian borders, they should not be asked to go back, or they should be provided some basic needs. Okay, so or shelter. So yes, we will talk about from culture as well as international relations part. Martian blueberries find parallel on earth. So here it is talking about the hematite or such kind of structures that are found on the Mars or Martian surface. The similar kind of evolution or such kind of structures can be also found. One study has suggested that they are also found in Gujarat Kutch region. Okay, so what is that from geography and science and technology perspective, we are going to understand. Fine. So let us go into details of all these articles. First, relooking the Mandal verdict and quota cap. So context of the article, you need to know here that recently Supreme Court 5-member constitution bench, while considering the reservation case of or Maratha reservation case from Maharashtra. Yes, earlier it had stayed that Maratha reservation, and now it is considering that whether it breaches that Mandal verdict. Okay, at the same time there are many such issues before now Supreme Court, that the Mandal verdict or Indra Sawhney case in 1992, which had put the 50% cap on the reservation in government jobs as well as educational institutions. So whether this 50% quota can be breached while giving the reservation to Maratha community, or such kind of reservations which are also given beyond 50% in some states like Tamil Nadu also. So can it be given? At the same time, it is also looking to some other issues now, some issues before Supreme Court. They are like 102nd Amendment Act, which establishes that National Commission on OBC. At the same time, it inserts Article 342A. Now, whether such article abridges the powers of state legislatures to enact laws under Article 15 fourth clause or Article 16 fourth clause, because they are for we can say those who are backward classes, their welfare measures are to be undertaken by the government. So whether such article of the constitution abridges the powers of state governments, so these issues are to be let's say analyzed in depth by the constitution bench. So if such constitution bench is constituted by the Supreme Court, then it will be higher than 9 bench, so or 11 bench plus something like that. Okay, so yes, we will look into that, but now for now the Supreme Court has asked the state's opinion, because that also matters, as many states are providing the 50% and above reservations. Okay, so after understanding these issues, you need to also know about some of the important cases wherein Supreme Court has from time to time given opinion on reservation system. So first and foremost, in 1962, M.R. Balaji versus State of Mysore. So in this particular case, Supreme Court has not fixed any cap, rather in general it said that generally it should not cross 50%, we can say limitation. So there is no rigid cap provided in this. It is saying that generally it should not cross this 50%. At the same time, it had given the view that such kind of reservation is exception to Article 16 first clause. Okay, exception to this one. That means Article 16 says specifically that there should not be any discrimination on the ground of caste, or we can say race, religion, gender, for the purpose of employment in the public or public offices, right? We can understand that, and it says that the Article 16 clause 4 is exception to clause 1, because clause 4 provides for reservation system. Now in State of Kerala versus N.M. Thomas case 1975, here the earlier stance of Supreme Court saying that it was exception, now it said that it is not exception, rather it is an enabling provision for equality of opportunity. It is an enabling provision for equality of opportunity, reservation system. So equality of opportunity, this is given in our preamble, one of the objective of the state, providing equality of opportunity, right? This is very important socio-economic objective of the state, even in DPSP. So yes, the earlier stance changed, and in Indira Sahni versus Union of India 1992, landmark judgment we can call it, here the 50% cap is strictly to be adhered while providing reservation, and this stance of the enabling provision, that it is not exception to clause 1 of Article 16. Okay, so yes, now further we have to understand some other provisions in Indira Sahni case, which is also we can say that sometimes known as Mandal verdict. Mandal commission, which was instituted by Janta government in let's say when it was in power in 1977 to 1980, for the reservation, considering reservation to backward classes. Fine. So in that particular case, Indira Sani case, there are many such other provisions given here, that yes, for other backward classes, 27 or 28%, I guess 27% is to be provided for reservation maximum for OBC. Then it also said that there should not be reservation in promotions. Okay, it should be only for first appointment, and we can say for educational institutions, not for promotions in job. Okay, this was specifically mentioned in this judgment. Now, as a let's say reply to this judgment, the government came up with the constitutional amendment, and it provided for article or inserted article 16 4A. Now it says that there can be a reservation to SC and ST community in the promotions, job promotions, as their representation is less in the jobs. Okay. Now for that purpose, again the Supreme Court reviewed these provisions and upheld this article or constitution amendment, and in M. Nagaraj versus Union of India 2006, however, it had put certain criterias for providing reservation for SCs and STs in the promotions. What was that criteria? Criteria, it all said that such kind of let's say there should be we can say situation wherein the representation of SC and ST is inadequate in the public employment or public offices. At the same time, it is also provided, one criteria was that such kind of promotions or such kind of reservation in promotions should not hamper the efficiency of the administration. It should not hamper the efficiency of the administration. So such criteria, when it is fulfilled, then they can give or it can be given reservation in promotions. Okay, so this is the evolution, or we can say past judgment for GS2 paper. Whenever there is question regarding, let's say, reservation system, or we can say Mandal Commission, Mandal verdict, or 102nd Constitution Amendment Act, you need to know all the past judgments of Supreme Court or its evolution, at least these two, Indira Sani and M. Nagaraj case judgments. Okay, and which are the important articles related to this? Article numbers, first article number 15, article number 16, and then after this, then article number 342 or 342A, Constitution Amendment Act, 102nd Constitution Amendment Act. Fine. So all these contemporary developments you also need to know about. Fine. For GS2 paper, polity part, reservation systems. Yes. Next is retrospective laws and cane tax dispute. So yes, that dispute is not that much important. However, what is important for prelims examination? Here, permanent court of arbitration. So basic information about this permanent court of arbitration. So this is located in Peace Palace, Hague, Netherlands. First thing you need to know about this. Second aspect is that it was established in 1899 as international organization, wherein the dispute among the parties to this court, they can be amicably solved. Okay, the arbitration system. Okay, we know that there are different let's say methods to solve the dispute, and one of them is arbitration. Others like mediation is also there. At the same time, through court measures also there. In arbitration, here we can understand that there can be different parties to the arbitration. They can be governments as well as companies or other such organizations, private parties here in this permanent court of arbitration. There are 122 states are members here, or the governments of this PCA. You need to know that this is not United Nations specialized agencies or any agency. Rather, it is just UN observer. It has the status of UN observer, not specialized agency. Specialized agency में हम देखते हैं कि ICJ आता है, International Court of Justice, which is also located here in Peace Palace, Netherlands. Okay, so yes, the Peace Palace, it also has this building houses other such let's say institutions. Here Hague Academy of International Law or Peace Palace Library and International Court of Justice. Just now we talked about this. So these four, you also need to know that ICC, International Criminal Court, ICC. Okay, so this is also located in Netherlands, Hague or Hague, Netherlands, but not located in this Peace Palace. Okay, Peace Palace houses these four important organizations. Okay, so the basic let's say information about this Permanent Court of Arbitration, there can be such practice prelims question. Here we can solve such kind of statements can be asked in your examination while framing this question. You can see here which of the following statements about consider the following statement about PCA. It provides services of arbitral tribunal to resolve disputes arising out of international agreements among only member states. Only member states. Then we can understand that not only the member states, rather in addition to that there can be parties of private parties to the dispute here, and they can be resolved through this PCA. So this is incorrect statement. It is not United Nations agency. Yes, it is not United Agency. It is located at Peace Palace in Hague. Yes. So 2 and 3 is the correct answer. Okay, so this is how you should approach whatever the information you get. You try to frame the question in your mind itself, whether it can be asked like this, whether it can be asked in this manner, and how do we know that from previous year questions analysis. You see how UPSC itself is framing questions on certain topics, and then in your mind try to frame the questions. When you try to frame the questions, you are already in the shoes of examiner, and then there will not be any stopping in cracking this examination. Okay, yes, moving on to next article. Gregarious bamboo flowering in Wayanad poses threat. Now, why it is saying that it poses threat? Because such kind of phase occurs in once in the life of bamboo tree. Gregarious flowering, because after such flowering the tree dies. Okay, so when all the bamboo trees are flowering, then it affects the overall fodder availability for wildlife. Okay, so for herbivores, especially elephants and other such we can say animals, and Wayanad is important such wildlife sanctuary, especially in summer times. What happens is from adjacent Karnataka and Tamil Nadu protected areas, the herbivores migrate to this Wayanad wildlife sanctuary for food, and when their food is not availability, or when there is shortage of food and water, then there will be problem, right? So that's why it is in news. Some of the important protected areas it is talking about is Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary and nearby Mudumalai Tiger Reserve and Gudalur Forest Division of Tamil Nadu. Okay, it is also part of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Fine. So all these protected areas we need to locate on the map. How? You can see here. This is Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Now it was talking about Mudumalai Wildlife Sanctuary or Tiger Reserve. It was talking about the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary, right? So such kind of protected areas it is talking about these two important, these are part of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Now what kind of question UPSC is framing on these protected areas? You can see here in 2019 prelims examination, what kind of question was asked? Which of the following are in Agastyamalai Biosphere Reserve? So Agastyamalai Biosphere Reserve, which is just located south of this Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. And which are the protected areas included here in Agastyamalai Biosphere Reserve? Now you know some of the biosphere reserve, let's say protected areas of Nilgiri biosphere. After let's say studying like this, Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary, Mudumalai Wildlife. Here you can see the Silent Valley National Park also here. Now see the second option, Mudumalai, Satyamangalam. You can see here Satyamangalam Forest Division, Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary, Silent. So all this is Nilgiri biosphere. So this option is cancelled. Now we know that the other one, Papikonda Wildlife. So Papikonda, Velkonda, something that is in Andhra Pradesh, right? Part of Eastern Ghats. So surely this is also not Agastyamalai, which is part of Kerala and Tamil Nadu border, right? And then the Sri Venkateshwara Wildlife Sanctuary, Nagarjun, surely this is coming under Andhra Pradesh, Telangana region, right? So this is not answer. So correct answer would be this one, right? Kalakkad, Maduntarai, Tiger Reserve, Shendri and Nayar and Peppara Wildlife Sanctuaries. So locate them now itself, because this is from previous year question. They can frame the question by using these protected areas. So such kind of approach you should have for biosphere reserves. Now we will have revision of India's biosphere reserve. Let us take revision now. As we know that there is also UNESCO maintained World Biosphere Reserve, right? So yes, Biosphere Reserve is there, right? So which are the 11 biosphere reserves of India which have been recognized internationally under Man and Biosphere Reserve Program? World Network of Biosphere Reserve. What is this? World Network of Biosphere Reserves. So yes, there can be question. So there are total 18 biosphere reserves in India, and out of these 18, 11 are included in World Network of Biosphere Reserves. So in this 11, first was Nilgiri, and the latest one in 2018, it is Kanchenjunga. The latest one that was added. Now which are these biosphere reserve? Nilgiri, Gulf of Mannar, Sundarban, Nanda Devi. Now I will tell you locations also. Nilgiri, just now we talked about the tri-junction between Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu region, Sundarban in West Bengal, Nanda Devi, Uttarakhand, Nokrek in Meghalaya. You simultaneously mark them on your map in Atlas also. There is map showing all this. Panchmari in MP, Simlipal in Odisha, Achanak Amarkantak in Madhya Pradesh, MP, Great Nicobar in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, then Agastyamalai in let's say Tamil Nadu and Kerala border, and Kanchenjunga in Sikkim. Okay, so yes, try to locate them on your map, and then the remaining 7 biosphere reserve. Fine? Yes. Moving on to next article. Mizoram group demands sanctions on Myanmar. So basically the context here is that many such ethnic tribes across the Myanmar and some of the northeastern states like Mizoram, Manipur and Nagaland, they are having some ethnic ties. Okay, they are ethnically related. For example, Mizo people of Mizoram and Kuki Zomi communities of Manipur have strong kinship with Chins across the border, that is in Myanmar. So Chin province of Myanmar, the Chins having ethnic relations with Mizos and Kukis and Zomis of India. Okay, and that's why they are asking some of the economic sanctions on now military rule in the Myanmar, because of that there are some persecutions happening and violence is happening. So they have this particular organization, Zo Reunification Organization, Zoro, comprising Chin, Kuki, Mizo and Zomi group. They have given one, let's say, petition to President of India and Prime Minister of India for such purpose. At the same time, they have asked those who have crossed over into India and escaped the military regime, they should be provided shelter by Government of India. So such kind of request is made by this organization. What is important for us? 4 states of India have a border with Myanmar, which are these from north to south: Arunachal Pradesh, then Nagaland, then Manipur, and then Mizoram. So what is this? Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram share 1643 kilometer border with Myanmar. And second thing, the ethnic relations across the border. All these ethnic tribes, they have some kind of ancestral links with each other. Even marital, let's say, relations are there, and therefore there is some kind of emotional bond is there. Okay, you need to know about this fact. Fine. Okay. And lastly, Martian blueberries find parallel on Earth. So one of the study has said that this Martian blueberries, which are let's say this is nickname or informally the name that was given for iron oxide compounds called hematites. These hematites are formed on the Martian surface. This was discovered by this NASA's Mars exploration rover Opportunity. Okay, and this suggests that there was let's say presence of water on the surface of Mars, because the widely accepted theory for formation of these hematites is through deposition by water. Hematites. Okay, so these iron oxide compounds, hematites, similar kind of formations is now found in Gujarat, Kutch region. These are called as Juran formations. You need to remember the name Juran formations. What kind of similarity in terms of shapes here, in terms of morphology, spherical, at the same time chemical composition, mineralogy, there is mixture of hematite and geothite. A similar kind of formations that are found in Gujarat, Kutch region, Juran formations, sorry. Okay, so you need to remember such kind of, let's say, studies in science and technology and geography perspective also. Fine? Okay. Yes, so these were important articles from today's The Hindu newspaper. For further information on editorial discussion classes or ED classes, wherein in-depth analysis of mains related issues and articles is done by Ansari sir and team, you can contact Lukman IAS. Thank you.